Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Graham and this is the Jedi Knights Watch, and today we're going to be doing a flashback review on a piece that I've been considering for a long time and just kind of waiting for the right price, the right moment to strike, and today is that day. So we are doing a flashback review on Han Solo in Carbonite from Sideshow in Jabba's palace. Now, this is a rare figure, but this is also a very old figure. I should say it's a statue, actually. It is not a figure, it's a statue. This is from 2009, so this is 16 plus years old, but I still think it stands up to the test of time, and today we're going to get a look at it. We're going to unbox this together. Super excited to just add this to Jabba the Hutt Sideshow piece. You know, Sideshow did some really cool stuff back in the day, and I do still think a lot of it holds up. A lot of diorama pieces, and the really cool thing about those pieces is that they were actually limited and numbered. So this is 809 of 2000, and you can see there 2009, and that's something that I really like. Is like, you know, I know Hot Toys is doing like artisan stuff, and they're saying, you know, it's out of 3,000 pieces or whatever the case may be, but what I like about this is that they're actually telling you, hey, you have 809 of 2000, so you know, like, there are literally only 2,000 of these in the world. I actually have the Jabba's Palace Archway coming next week as well. Struck a deal on that, and that one only had 750 pieces made. So hit me up in the comments if you want me to make a review about that too. But here we are. The box is huge. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, that's what she said. But still, I don't think you're really prepared until you see this in person. This is a heavy piece. This was brand new. So yeah, 16 years old and brand new. I mean, that is pretty awesome right there. But this is like the palace diorama, and then inside here we still have to get the Han in Carbonite out, and we're going to compare it to the newer Sideshow version a little bit too. Mainly just paint apps are what's going to be different between the two, but we want to be really careful with these pieces because they're actually like a resin material. So they're not hollow. They're actually very solid. They're very heavy, but they're very fragile as well. And I really do think Sideshow did a really nice job creating these, but like you're going to see in a little bit, there's like a felt pad on the back of the Han Solo. There's a felt pad on the back of the palace diorama as well. And we're just going to take the protection off of here, get this ready to display, and get it ready to show you and do a little bit of a review on it for you. So here we have everything on the table, and you can see the Han brick here, and it's kind of like a flat dark gray, but I still think it looks really good. Have paint apps gotten better over the years? For sure. I've seen a couple of these with the fingers broken. So again, fragile piece, you got to be careful with it. It's got some nice texture. I do think the sculpt looks really strong. The paint apps could maybe be a little bit better, but seriously, like even on the side panels, it looks really cool. I do wish this lit up like the newer version, but hey, you know, again, this is really old. Oh, I suppose what you could do is you could modify, and I might do this over time, but I kind of like the character of this one. But what you could do is get the newer one, and you could modify it so that it would fit on this as well, and you could have it lit up. So here's the hole where it's going to actually peg in here. So there's like this strong peg right here, and then I think underneath there's even like a magnet too, but we'll get a better look at that in just 1 minute. But when we put the brick down, let's flip this so we can see the underneath of the diorama piece here as I shake the camera. But as you look here, so it says Star Wars Han in Carbonite, and again too, it's numbered here as well, so it's not just on the box, it's actually on the actual piece itself. Got some really good paint apps. I love the grates here for like the sewer. Good textures. You even got the switch here, and you got some pitting going on the walls as well. Like, I really think, again, this is a great piece, and I'm really happy to have it in the collection, even after all these years. You can see the peg again right there, a little bit better of an angle, and I believe that's the magnet that just secures. I was worried, like, how is that going to hold this heavy carbonite brick? But it actually is pretty sturdy, so they did a really good job there. And then because it's the felt backing, you don't have to worry about paint scratches or anything like that. I really do like how this is just designed and how it's made. Again, yeah, it would be great if it lit up, but that's not the end of the world for a piece this old. We're just looking at a way to build out Jabba's hut, or Jabba's palace, I should say. We want to like make a diorama piece on the bottom shelves, because the bottom shelves are what's really hard to display things. So looking at getting these bigger pieces to kind of help with that viewing angle. So I was able to push it in here. You just had to find where it pegs in and then just make sure it's straight. But it's very solid. Like, it's not loose. It's not going anywhere. It doesn't wobble a lot. So it's pretty secure, which surprises me. I didn't think it would be that secure. But here's the newer Sideshow version, and here we can kind of just compare it. So the other one on the left lights up, but you can see there's more of like a dry brushing over the top of it too, where the one on the right is more of just like a flat, darker gray. Nonetheless, though, I still think they're really good, and I do believe they are the same sculpt. I think maybe not. I don't know. I can't tell. They might be. But here it is again, getting some extra looks at it. We're gonna just talk about this and then get it into the display. I really like this. Honestly, there isn't much that I don't like. Yeah, I could nitpick and say I wish this lit up, but they just weren't doing that kind of stuff, 16 years ago. At least not that much, but I still think the detail holds up. Could eventually replace this Han and Carbonite with the newer one, but I don't think you need to. I still think it looks good. It's kind of got its own little charm. And then we'll just put like a 6-scale figure in front of it. So we got Lando Calrissian, Skiff Guard, also from Sideshow. And you can just see like the size difference. So this thing is got a lot of presence, and you can put 2 figures here if you'd like. Hopefully Hot Toys decides to make Bouche Leia eventually. That would really help this figure as well. But I'm impressed, man. I'm happy. If you can find this for a right price, there's a lot on eBay right now, and they're asking a lot of money. But I think if you can find this for a really good deal, like sub 300, I still think it's really worth it to add to your display. And again, 2,000 pieces, I like that a lot. It really limits how many people have this. So, you can kind of be, hang your hat on the fact that, hey, I'm one of the few that have this piece, and it looks really, really good. And we're going to see how it looks next to Jabba here in a minute. So just taking a look at the OT, the overall Star Wars shelves here, kind of move some things around. We got Obi-Wan with a CCFL. We're moving on from some figures, so we got room here for Maul and Ahsoka and some more. But then too, we put the other Han and Carbonite. I didn't want to sell it because I really like both, but we put it horizontally with Boba, so it's more of that Cloud City style there. And then we have the Tatooine stuff going on the bottom. Probably going to put the archway with the dewback because, as you can see, there's not a ton of room left for that archway to fit in here too. But Jabba is, again, still one of my absolute favorite pieces. He looks magnificent. And then we reposed Boba Fett. We got him standing there with Han and Carbonite, and they are looking stellar together. And of course, we have Skiff Guard Lando there as well. So there you go. Just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek, let you kind of see the newest piece. I'm excited to have it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.